Afternoon. It's Sunday, about, I don't know, 3:30 on a Sunday. Like I said, I started this week, didn't I? But not on a Sunday. Like I said I was supposed to be going. I was gonna go to that Ace Cafe thing. Was no surprise, Jamie. But this engine turned up yesterday. Spent some time yesterday and most of the morning today on it, and it's done. Finished. This is a 2.3. Fully forged, really nice engine. Got weighted valve springs, this, that, and the other. It's got loads of things on it. It's got about 450, 400, 450. You probably push it a bit further, closer to 5, depending on the turbo, depending on how the valve springs react. I change the cams. At the moment, the cams are good for, I know the cams are good for 420 to 430. Probably go for different cams if you're going above that. But the lad who owns this, Paul, is on his way back. He stayed the weekend with his missus and made a romantic night of it, I think. So I built this a couple of years ago now. It's just come back for a health check, really. Stripped it, checked a few things. I've upgraded a couple of bits. Chucked a billet bottom pulley on for him. There you go. Nice billet bottom pulley on there. He doesn't know about that. I just think the engine deserves it. So he's got everything new. He's got new power steering pump, new alternator, new tensioner for the belt, new everything. So, and he's painted it up really well. This is one where I did the AN12 water feed, AN10 breather. This goes to the matrix, so you can just run an AN12 round with the jick looking fitting on the end with the jewel clip onto the matrix. So that's loose at the minute. I think that's, is that loose? It looks like Paul's had that out. I'm not sure. Got paint on it. I'm not sure. So that one's loose. But yeah. So I said a health check. It's all good. Nice to see that running some good power. And Paul will come back in the car that's going to run the good power in. So yeah, that's my Sunday, man. Uploaded the video today. I'm going to have to remove it today as well and then put it back up because I have to edit it. Somebody told me that I've left my fucking address on show. Thank you for telling me. So I'll go to the house in a bit. I'll edit the footage, I'll re-upload it, and I'll remove the first one from this morning. I know it's a pain in the arse, but it's the only way you can do it. You can't like swap the videos, you have to re-upload it and start again. So anyway, that's my Sunday. Probably be back in a minute, so see you in a bit. Morning. Just, I did say I was getting onto the MG, didn't I? So, we're getting stuck in. So water system's drained, water pipes off. We get access to the top through the engine bay, and we have access through the bottom, covers off. So need more access at the top before I start to tackle that engine mount, because once the engine mounts off I won't be able to lift it up on the ramp again. You can put like a strap around them on the subframe and things. It's not something I want to do on this engine because of the throttle bodies and the inlet. Basically, there's a lot more tubes going on. You can put a ratchet strap around this basically, and hold it up so you can lift it up and down on the ramp. It's not something I want to do. So when I do tackle that engine mount, I want to be able to do the timing belts in situ and put the engine mount straight back on, so it can go up and down on the ramp. But before I do that, there's a charge cooler at the top. I haven't seen a separate radiator for the charge cooling system or a separate pump, so I'm having a look. I'll trace it back and see if it's like I got a charge cooler on that, but it's on a separate pump, separate water system. It's not involved in the engine coolant system, but we have to change that, drop that anyway. And then pipes haven't been off in a long time, so yeah, we're getting stuck in. So when I lower it down in a minute, I'll show you the awkwardness of the charge cooler, because this isn't just your average MG. they're hard enough to do the timing belts on anyway. But this has got a charge cooler and pipework in the way. I'll show you. Oh, and the supercharger that's on it is looks like one of them Rotrex ones, in line with the auxiliary belt. I'll show you. I'll bring it down, see you in a minute. Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know why I fucking talked myself into helping Darren with this. It was a bit of I remember MGs, you know what I mean? I grew up around them, and well, I didn't grow up around them, they grew up around me. So, intercooler pipe off just to get in here. Trying to take the top timing cover off. And basically, this is not your standard MGF. MGFs on their own are difficult to work on. This one, I've had to take, what you wouldn't have, like you've got your supercharger there, had to take off, well, and it won't even come out, is a charge cooler here. So I've had to just push that in so it's given me another ½ an inch, because that won't come out. That's in before the engine goes in. So I'm trying to get this top timing belt cover off, and basically the lower two nuts that are holding it on are fucking impossible to get to, so I'm slowly getting them off. It's like a quarter of a turn at a time with either a nice snap-on ratchet, but even the fine teeth on the snap-on ratchet are just not turning it much at a time. So this is painstakingly frustrating job to do at the moment. Once you've got the timing belt cover off, you can then basically start removing the rest of it. But this has got a different setup auxiliary belt tensioner as well, so it's took me a few minutes to figure out the auxiliary belt tensioner. It's redesigned because it's got the supercharge pulley on there, and to try and see where it's tensioned on the auxiliary belt, you can't. It's pushing the tensioner up from the bottom. You got your 13mm nuts pushing up generally, but it's still not moving. It's not giving at the moment. So I don't know if the alternator is tensioning the belt. Supercharger seems statically mounted, so I'm trying to figure out how the auxiliary belt is tensioned at a minute, which is frustrating. But once I've got the auxiliary belt off, I can get this pulley off as well, and then we can look at taking this engine mount off. It's a two-part engine mount, man. You have to split it if I remember correctly. It's been a while. I think comes out the bottom in 2 parts. Like I said, it's been a while, but we're getting there. So spoke to Jay at JM Details earlier. I just sent him a picture. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? Nostalgia. That's what's made me want to do this. Nostalgia, because MGF, man, you know what I mean? It's a bad boy car. So as frustrating as it is, it's nice to work on something that's bespoke. You know, it's different. It's a one of a kind. So all the supercharger and pulley and everything has been put on the vehicle before the engine was put in. So I'm trying to remove it whilst the engine's in situ, because there's no way I want to drop an engine to change the timing belt. As frustrating as it is, you don't want to be dropping an engine out. Subframe off job on these things, and drop the subframe really, but yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'll just painstakingly, frustratingly get through these 8mm nuts and bolts, and yeah, we'll get there, man. Yeah, these big hands in those little gaps, not the best combination, but we're getting there. Right, see you in a bit. I'm gonna have another cup of tea. Right, as for today, at the minute we've got the cams locked off, crank pulleys off. To get this tensioner off, you're best to remove the engine mount. I'm not going to do that today, because this registration of this car, we know it's we know it's a one of one. Do you know what I mean? But the VVC engine that would have been in here would have had a spring-loaded belt tensioner. It's not a VVC anymore. It's non-VVC. It's 18K series, and it's got the manual tensioner on it. Didn't want to buy both, so I brought the one that I assumed would have been with the vehicle. It's not. So we've got to wait for the other tensioner. So what I'll do for now, I'll drain the oil, I'll swap the plugs, and that's all today. Oh no, so I'll swap the oil and plugs, put it back on its wheel, and it can swap places with the Cozzy again, because I'll have to wait till what, Thursday or Friday now for the new tensioner. I'm away tomorrow anyway, up north, swapping trailers tomorrow. So I'm away tomorrow. So that's my Wednesday. Thursday, I want to get the box back out of that because I've done a deal on an uploader gearbox. So I've got an uploader gearbox to go in there. But that gearbox is part of the swap. And then Friday, Friday, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Like I said, not working into deadlines anymore. Deadlines are gone. So just do as and what we can when we can. Do you know what I mean? I've only ever worked to deadlines once on Pinky, and I'm never doing it again, man. So yeah, we're gonna drop the oil, change plugs, and whilst I'm there, I think I might remove the auxiliary back completely, but I'll take a photo of the route, how it's routed, and measure it, and because it's like a 4V, and I'll measure it and we'll get a new length one of those as well. So yeah, I've brought a new car as well, so the TD5, the old workhorse there, is up for sale. I put it up for sale with the registration on it, £4,500. I'll take an offer, do you know what I mean? Not a stupid one, but TD5's got to go because my new car's coming this evening. I think you'll all like it. It's a new workhorse. Basically, you know, I'm looking after the TD5, not the TD5, the X5. X5 was my wife's car, and it's lovely to drive and everything, and tow. But I feel like I'm abusing it, towing the trailer and towing cars around with it. I know she said I could put a tow bar on it and I could use it for towing, but I didn't think I'd be using it as much as I am. And I feel like I'm abusing Dave a bit. So I've got myself a more modern daily car that I can tow with, I can use as a workhorse. I want it to Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford. Yeah, it's a bit of a bargain, so I'll show you that when it comes. But tomorrow, road trip with a trailer to get a new one. I'm popping in to see Kylie as well, and Dave. I don't know if Dave will be there. I don't know who'll be there actually, Kylie or Dave. At Aspen, they've got a lovely red Escort GTI. They had it as a Bastos sticker kit on it, but they've gone back to standard now, and I bought the lamp pod off them. Basically, what I'm paying for the lamp pod, the lamps in it cost more than what I'm paying for the lamps and the lamp pod. It's full of LEDs and stuff, so yeah, gonna grab that tomorrow. Right, see you in a bit. It's been a good 10 minutes, it's still going. 10 minutes that, and look how much fucking shit's in. That's overfilled, that tank. Look. There's so much shit coming out of it, it's unreal. Look at it, it's still running. That's a lot of petrol. I'm gonna have to come back to this later, I think, because this has been 20 minutes. Can you see that on film? Just see it there. Look, how can I get on? Look, 20 minutes. Just shit running out of it. Looks just a piece of cotton at the minute. It's thin, but it's yeah, I can catch it on my finger. Yeah. There's nothing to it though. And it stinks. It's just coming out and out and out. I've never seen anything run for so long. Like over 20 minutes now. That. Fucking hell. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll come back later. Morning. So, no, it's not. It's afternoon, 12:15. So, it's Thursday. I got lots of shit to show you from yesterday. I didn't film anything yesterday, but I got lots of shit to show you from what I collected. Well, my mate Brian needs his back for tomorrow, so I finished my template. I'm going to go down the post office. But as you can see, basically I chopped up the one I made before off of my rally car, my F2. Let's say rally car, my track car. There's Brian's, a lot different to what mine was, but all I've done for now, knock up a template, exactly the same dimensions as Brian's, so I can work off that now. So I've done a few measurements and sizing up on that, and that's the same I've added 10mm on though, because Brian seemed a bit short there, so I've added 10mm onto the end there. That's all I've done. These steps here are too short, so when I put these 90-degree shanks on there, I'll do them at about 20mm on each side. Excuse it, it's just spot welds, and I haven't even put a mask on, so spot welding it without a mask, you know, and just blink welding, you know what I mean, blink 182. Yeah, so this is the template, and I'll make some up a lot prettier. As you see, Brian's have got holes in, so I'll put swage holes in mine and stuff. Won't put swage holes there because you can't bend the fuckers, but I will put some swage holes in, make them look pretty. But yeah, there we go. There's mine. That sits in there, look. That sits in there. Brian sits in there. Spot on. So I need to get these wrapped up and back off to Brian. I've ordered some of these as well, some of these lenses. I'm going to try them in my Morettes too, because you can put them, look, he's used the original Morette casing. So I've got there, look. Excuse me working out in this shit, I just didn't want to, it's a nice clean workshop, I didn't want to be have grinding dust everywhere today. So, yeah. Let me show you what I did yesterday. Back in a minute. Afternoon. I don't know what I filmed and when this week and what I've filmed last, so you have to bear with me if it's a bit. What day is it? Wednesday. I went from here to Sheffield, from Sheffield to oh fuck me, I keep forgetting the name of the place. I remember in a minute. Went up north anyway, and from there back home. What did I go to Sheffield for? Well, I went in Dave and I was towing the car trailer, and Dave was minging. So Dave's had a nice wash today. Oh. Been locked. So, dirty already, look. Dave's back to new. Brand new in there, Davies. But this is what we went to Sheffield for. Lamp pod. For the F2 rally kits, this is. Already got one of these lamp pods, and we're remaking the pod. This is off my mates off Facebook, Kylie and Dave Raspin. They had Mark Successful GTI with Bastos livery on it, and they had this lamp pod with all these lamps. And basically what I give them for this lamp pod with the lamps is less than what you pay for these lamps and the lamp carriers, because 6 of these are not fucking cheap, man. So I've had the lot of them. Fully wired and everything, so, and it was working, mint on their car. That's what I went to Sheffield for. What did I go up north for? I fucking remember the name, man. Anyway, went up north, back to Eco Trailer 2. Fuck all goes past for ages, and then everything goes past. So anyway, brand new trailer off Eco Trailer. So it's a bit dirty, I need to wash it. It's got the jet washing shit out, but absolutely brand new. My mate Adam Bowler at Series 1 Recovery Services knows Simon, the owner of Eco Trailer. Got me a deal. Brand spanking new, totally new lock system on the back. All stainless steel locks. All galvanised chassis, galvanised door. Absolutely stunning trailer. So be careful where I point the camera at the moment, because I want to show you by accident what I got to show you next, because I picked something else up Wednesday. Let me open the doors of this, one sec. Inside, right, show you inside. Which side is my light switch on? Oh, it's on that side, it's always on that fucking side, isn't it? So, yeah, absolutely brand new. Different deck, so I can use different straps now, you know, over the tyre straps. Easier to strap down. Brand spanking new. Right, this is a tyre rack. The bars that go from side to side, the 2 bars, they hadn't arrived when I collected the trailer. They should have been. So they're being posted straight to me so I can bolt them on. Basically a bar goes on there and there, straight over to this side, and the sliders on there for you to strap your tyres on. But even the doors, like these doors are better. I mean, these doors are better. I mean, it's gone up, there's no flex. I've got a solar panel up there as well. I don't know if I can see it. the big solar panel up there. It's charged that battery. Oh wait, the battery's in there. Runs that winch. You've got a solar. There you go, solar panel. And I had that put on because sometimes obviously I use Dave for towing, and Dave's 7-pin. And it doesn't charge the battery when it's towing on a 7-pin. Need a 13-pin. But what has got 13 pins is on something else that I picked up, and wasn't, what day, Thursday I picked it up. Was it Thursday? Do you know what? I can't remember what day is what, man. Wednesday, Thursday, it's Friday today. I don't know. No. I picked this up before I picked the trail up, yeah. I picked this up the day before. That's it. But I couldn't use it to get this because it was late at night and I had to get insurance sorted, so I used Dave. Whereas now this, to tow this, I'll be using this. Ta-da. Pick myself up a Ranger. Nice Ford Ranger. Look at that. It's the daddy, innit? Big boy Ranger. Look at that. Just give it its first wash. So that means the trusty old TD5's up for sale. So I've got to put a bearing on it and MOT it. Other than that, it's mince. But this is another level, man. That bad boy. Nice Ford Ranger. Oosh. The dogs are gonna love this. So dogs love that, but Halo doesn't love that. They like getting in it, but Halo throws up in there, whereas she doesn't throw up in Dave. So I'm hoping she won't throw up in there. Do you know what I mean? And it's already getting underused already. I'll show you. Get the back of jet wash out today, cleaned out, and the cosy box is in there because I'm swapping it tomorrow. Not swapping it, well I am. I'm done a part X on it. I'm picking up an uploader box, and the geezer's brought this one off me, standard gearbox off me. So uploader gearbox I'm going for in the cosy now, so that shouldn't fucking break, should it? Geezer's selling it because he don't like how noisy it is, but I couldn't care, me. So I just want the fucking thing to work. So yeah, there it is. New edition Ford Ranger. It's not brand new, do you know what I mean? I bought a brand new car to use as a workhorse and took the dogs in, you know what I mean? But it's a good tool. There's a few things to do to it. Some idiots painted the drums red and the calipers red. Why? On a gold copper car, do you know what I mean? Red is, it's fucking doing me head in. If I get time today, I'll fucking blast them off today with a rattle can. Just to fucking do it for now, look, because, yeah, fucking horrific. But other than that, nice motor. Showed Jay in details. There's a few things I want to do to it. So over time we'll get that done. There's no rush. Let's use it. Well, it's going to be scrubbed. Nice deep cleaning the engine bay. That's better, isn't it? This is the 3.2 dual torque engine. And I had every man and their dog say to me, Kev, watch out for the AdBlue and the wet bolts. Well, this is a timing chain and it hasn't got AdBlue. Hasn't been mapped out, it never had AdBlue. Yeah. So she's looking good, man. Right, trailer. Let's open it up. All clean now, look. Ugh. Afternoon. I can't tell you where the last video ended prior to me talking to you now. I don't know whether I put this up before. Yeah, I'll put this up after. I haven't done a video for what, 3 weeks? I haven't pointed the camera at anything for 3 weeks. Taken some time out of the workshop. I have been in here every now and again, fighting with that. I wouldn't say fighting with it. That's now got an Opliger gearbox in it. I don't know if I filmed anything, but there's an Opliger gearbox in that now. It's currently sat there with no clutch pedal in it. I've sent the clutch pedal off to Graham Good Racing, and they should have received that today. I'll get that back next week, modified with a custom cable, which is adjustable. So I just feel like I'm not, like, it's weird, man. I changed the pressure release bearing in the clutch, and it worked perfect. Drove 4 miles, it stopped again. So I don't know if the pressure, if it's not the ratchet playing up, what I'll do is fit a new clutch, because it'll be the tired pressure plate on there. That's all it can be next, because I've changed everything. Yeah, so we'll try a pedal with the new cable. If that doesn't do it, we'll have to buy a new clutch. Graham Good sells those as well, so we'll pick up a new clutch. It's got AP Racing clutch in it, but they don't sell Cosworth parts anymore. So, yeah, so we'll have to get a Helix or something. But been on with Darren's MG. Absolute knuckle basher of a car. It's a pain in the arse, because it's got a charge cooler here, which doesn't come out. I've unbolted it to push it back a bit in there to gain a little bit of room. So it's gained me like an inch to piss about down here. We got eventually the engine mount. I had to take the whole cradle off, which you don't usually have to do. You can just usually unbolt the engine mount, but I've had to take the whole cradle off, drop that out, and then I've changed the water pump, new tensioner. But we've gone for basically the engine, non-VVC engine. So we've gone for I'll show you, non-VVC cam belt, same on the 141618. This is the cam belt that come off. This is 23mm wide, 143 teeth. This one's 26mm wide and seems to have about 145, 146 teeth. Now, from the research I've done, the non-VVC cam belt, sorry, the VVC cam belt is, the VVC one is 143 teeth, but it's 26mm wide. This is 23mm wide with 143 teeth. This non-VVC one is 26mm wide, too many teeth. So it's a bit of an head scratcher. So what I'm going to do, go to the car space, speak to my pal there, Tony, and order a few up and try and see what we can match, because it's a non-VVC engine with a VVC belt, but it's thinner. It's a bit of an head scratcher. So I'm going to pop there in the morning. I won't get any tomorrow, because it's Saturday tomorrow, so it'll be Monday now. This car is stuck here until it gets a timing belt on, because I can't replace any of the mounting until we get a timing belt on. So, yeah. So what else did I piss about with today? My new Ranger. I'm pissing about with that. I'll show you. Give us a sec. Since I've had the Ranger, I've told you at the back, I've put a brand new rear bumper on, because it had a tap on the rear bumper. And then today I fitted these light guard surrounds on the back and on the front. So they're on there, look at that. And then we've got a bull bar on the front as well. So I fitted my bull bar, light surrounds. I've got some new wheels coming Monday. Only an inch bigger, but I like the look of them. I wasn't going to go 20, I was tempted to go 22s, but then I wanted to keep it an off-road car. So I've gone for 20s. 20-inch wheels coming Monday. Cover for the back tailgate as well. That'll be coming next week. I had one arrive today, but it's damaged in the post. The one I had arrive today says Ranger across the back. Goes across there and it's got Ranger on it. They haven't got any more of them in stock, so I'll show you. Yeah, it's open. That look. But it's damaged on that end over there. It's been dropped, the box says. That goes on my rear tailgate and it says Ranger. They haven't got another Ranger one in. They said it could be weeks, if not months, before another Ranger one comes. So they said they got one with Ford on it. So I said I'll have the one with Ford on it. I don't mind. It's just basically try and get it back in. Yeah, basically I got a little dent in there, and instead of having Jay and the body shop fix it, I thought I'd put a cover on. Got a reverse camera here, so we can still use the camera with that cover on. But the cover that I'm getting will have Ford on it. So, I can dog food, I've got to unpack all this now. But yeah, so, yeah man, I'm loving the Ford Ranger life, you know what I mean? So, it's a good beast of a workhorse, and the TD5's gone. I sold the TD5, so the TD5 sold. I put that up for sale, took a day, sold it in a day. So, wow, look at the bird shit on that. Absolute little bastards. Look at that for bird shit, man. Brand new trailer, look. Peppered. Fucking peppered in bird shit. Absolute fucking arsehole birds, man. So, I'll give that a wash off tomorrow. Fucking hell. Even Dave's got a fucking bit of bird shit, though. Fucking bird shit. Might fucking try and get one of the fuckers. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I took a few weeks off. One sec. Got a little piece of water. 2 pints in there. 2 pint, not a pint, pints in there for the missus. Right. Yeah, sorry about that. Sit down with a cup of tea and talk to you. But, we've all got private lives, haven't we? You know what I mean? Fucking. This is one of my famous waffles here, so bear with me. But I've got some beautiful friends, you know, like today's been Friday, you know, I do shit as and when I want, so today I've been answering the phone. Fuck me, I've had some beautiful friends phone me today. Phil, fucking Jason, Kieran, Jamie, RS Jamie, and I've just answered the phone, you know, I've had one of them days where I've been able to answer the phone and just talk to people. My private life's my private life, you know, but you've come during the build of P2K, you got to know me in regards to losing my wife, man. The wife for 27 years, you know, Fifi. And yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, kept busy, kept pissing about with old motors, kept busy, you know what I mean? And to be honest, didn't do my brain much good, man, so. Through choice or no choice, I've had to it's a full stop anyway. So that will explain to vaguely my few weeks off. Do you know what I mean? But I am back pissing about. You know, we've got this in. We've got my cousin. We've got a few. We've got to get that for mapping. I think it's not this Monday coming. It's the Monday after. Obviously, the Jag needs to be worked on this summer. And I've got a nice Escort Cosworth replica coming, which is my cup of tea, man, because RS 2000 turbo. So, and it's a nice replica as well, proper done, you know, when the job's been done properly. So, a proper replica, one where you'll struggle to tell if it's real or fake. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So we've still got a load of motors coming in and out. So, yeah, I apologise for not being here for a few weeks, but you know, sometimes you've just got to, take a bit of time for yourself, haven't you? So. Right, I'm gonna leave you there. I'll try and get some videos uploaded this week. Obviously get the Cosy back on the road, hopefully, if it don't need a clutch, and get this MG F running. You know what I mean? Once I got a fucking cam belt. So, right, I'll leave you there. Cheers, and thanks for watching.